you've been wanting to upgrade your action camera's functionality without spending a ton of money, then this accessory might be for you. This is the STREETGRIP Kit from Telesin, and they were kind enough to send it to me in exchange for an honest video review, so that is what we're gonna do in today's video. First, I'm gonna break down the features and functionality of the STREETGRIP Kit. I'm gonna also go over what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and who I ultimately think this is for. If at any point during this video you feel like this STREETGRIP is something that you want to purchase, I'll make sure to leave a link down in the description below for you to pick it up. Out of the box, it comes with 3 distinct pieces. The first piece is the actual cage that your camera goes into. The top has a nice cold shoe mount for you to place accessories such as an external mic like this, and the quick release tab that allows you to open the door and allow you to get your batteries and SD card in. On the other side, you retain full functionality of the door to be able to plug in a USB-C, and you have the ability to still easily access the power button. As we flip it around on the other side, you get the quick connect that the bottom of the action camera has here, and the ability, you get the Osmo Action quick connects here, and an added Q20 to be able to mount this vertically if you shoot vertical video to a tripod, and on the bottom you get the access to the quick connect still. The second piece is the grip attachment here that attaches to the Q20 on the side, and they've cleverly included a little screwdriver mechanism via a magnet in the grip so you can easily connect the grip to the cage. Now that grip, once attached, offers a really good holding spot for your camera, and it mimics mirrorless cameras or bigger cameras in a compact little package. It's very grippy, and I'm able to comfortably hold onto this instead of having to just hold with a couple fingers the action camera, and that's a really nice feature. Now the last piece is this little lever here that slides into the cold shoe and allows you to hit the shutter button and give you a very tactile feel that mimics a mirrorless camera. And on the top, you still get a cold shoe to be able to mount any accessories to the top. You can also hinge it up to give yourself access to open the camera like that in order to be able to get into the battery. Now let's talk about what I really like about this STREETGRIP. The first is the actual cage itself. It's very similar to the cage that DJI provides with the action camera. However, it's made of a very strong metal, and it gives you the added ability to vertically mount your camera with the quick attach points here and the Q20. So if you're not using the grip, you could attach it to a tripod to be able to do a talking head video or stationary shoot. The other thing is I like that it adds that cold shoe right here to where you can add an external microphone like this, which is gonna dramatically increase the audio quality that you're able to get out of this camera. I also like that you are not limited in any way when it comes to accessing the camera because all of the ports on either side are easily accessible while still having that added protection. The grip is also another cool added feature. It just gives a bigger footprint when trying to hold the camera and gives you the ability to really mimic what you would get in a professional mirrorless camera. However, that grip does have some downsides, and will lead into some things about what I don't like about the STREETGRIP. One, I have really big hands, and when I hold the camera like this, because of the wide angle lens, I was seeing my fingers in some of the actual compositions and shots that I was taking. The other thing is this lever is extremely sensitive. You can barely touch it and it will turn the camera on and start recording or take a picture. And if you're carrying it around in your pocket or if you just barely bump it, it will turn the camera on and take a picture. So when you accidentally press that lever and shutter button, you get inadvertent pictures and video recordings on your camera that you were not meaning to take. The other thing is the build quality probably could use a little bit of work. I took this out for a couple days of shooting when I went out to California, and this little red piece here that is on the shutter button actually fell off. You can kind of see some residual super glue that I used to put it back on. And a couple of the screws that were holding the grip together inside here, there's a screw here and a screw here. Those actually came loose in my everyday use and were rattling around in the grip. I didn't know what the actual noise was until I took the grip apart again and noticed that those two screws were there. I was able to tighten the screws up and it's been fine ever since, but just my honest findings on this street grip. So, who is the Telesin Street Grip for? Well, if you do plan on taking quick photos with your action camera, then I do think this is a great addition to the accessory box for your Osmo Action 4 or 5. But for me, I don't take a ton of pictures with my action camera because really they're not made for pictures. And what I do, which is fishing content, I really enjoy this for the cage aspect of it. Because I'm normally wearing it on my chest or on my head, the grip has a little extra weight. So what I'm finding myself doing is taking the grip off and using the cage because it gives me extra flexibility with that cold shoe mount to where I can attach my audio receiver and that 1/4-20 and quick adapter on the other side, which allows me to easily switch between horizontal and vertical video. Or if you're just someone who wants a little extra protection for your action camera versus the cage that they sent with the camera itself, I think this is a really great option that adds protection and a few of those extra flexibility points on the cage itself. One other cool Telesin product that I actually purchased before they even reached out to me was the 3 battery charger for the DJI Osmo Action batteries. It functions pretty much the same as the official DJI one at a fraction of the price. This was only 28 bucks on Amazon and charges all 3 batteries at the same time, which is really cool. I want to thank Telesin for sending me out this product to allow me to review. And if you think the Street Grip is right for you, you can click the link in the description below and get one for yourself. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on the Telesin Street Grip and whether or not you think it would provide value to you and your action camera setup. And until the next video, I hope you're able to get out on the water and catch some fish.